Hey yo, man, State Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. I got another story to tell, man, as I'm walking home. I got another story to tell, another hood story. This story is about how my best friend, Rich Green, ultimate light skin, almost killed me with a boulder when we was kids. He almost killed me, man. He almost took my life. So, you know what I'm saying? We kind of even on that. Like, I almost took his life. I almost took his life when I shot him by mistake. This was later on. I promise you it had nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? And he almost took my life. He almost hit me with a boulder, right? So look, we in the Bronx. It's like 2003, 2004, 2005 or whatever, right? So it's me, Rich Green, Melly Mel, Payne, Debonair might have been there, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Because Debonair lived all the way uptown on 241st. So he wasn't on the block all the time, you feel me? But we right by the hood. There's some type of demolition or something going on right by the hood. And we just over here at this area walking around. It's one of them days where we either just walking around bullshitting or we trying to rob people, you feel me? Oh yeah, it's dark out here, so if I go out of focus, just listen, because this is an epic story, you feel me? But me, Rich Green, Payne, Melly Mel, we end up, like I said, this was like close to Concord's Village or something like that, man. But anyway, it's a bunch of rocks around. It's like they was doing the demolition or they was about to, something like that. But it's a bunch of rocks, right? And somehow, some way, us being kids in the hood, what we start doing? We start throwing rocks at each other. I don't know who started this, but we throwing rocks at each other, but like not in a way to directly hit each other. Like we throwing it in a way where we throwing it at each other, but not at each other. So it's like, you gotta be quick enough to move out the way. And then somehow, some way, Rich Green comes up with the bright idea to start throwing rocks in the air, but in people's direction. Now let me tell you about Rich Green, right? Rich Green was retarded when we was kids. He was smart, but he was retarded. He was retarded. Like he really was. Like he was bugged out. He was bugged out. He was bugged out. He came to the city from North Carolina. He was really on some country shit. He was really on some practical joke type of shit. You feel me? Like Rich Green was the type of dude who wear like if we pull up to a corner and everybody pissing, he'll like piss on your foot. And now you gotta play the piss on each other game. Cause he gonna piss on your foot. And like he was like a wild dude. Like he's the guy who, let's get some Drano, find a bunch of used bottles, shake up the bottles, and make Drano bombs. And bust them open, let them explode early in the morning, and wake up everybody. Like he was that type of dude. So anyways, we throwing rocks at each other. Rich gets the bright idea to throw rocks in the air and weave out the way and all of that. You feel me? So we playing that for a little while. And then Rich gets like a boulder. Like he looks at me, he gets a boulder. Like, and when I say boulder, I don't mean like boulder like a human-sized piece of rock. I mean boulder like this rock really literally was like half a brick. Half a brick. Now you know half a brick. Something like that, man. Something like that. Maybe a little smaller, but big enough to kill a 13, 14-year-old kid. You feel me? Like, so he throws it in the air. He didn't even throw it like directly at me. Like he didn't even throw it directly at me. He had it in the air, and it's like I had like 2 or 3 seconds. If I step to the right in the right direction or step to the left, no, I remember it. I was supposed to step to the right, but my stupid ass, my uncoordinated ass, I steps to the left, right under the rock. The rock hits me in the head. Boom! All I remember is I blacked out. Like I died for like 3 seconds. Literally. Died. Blacked out. My eyes opened up. right? Hold on, I'm gonna finish this story in the light. My eyes opened up, right? I'm on the floor. Rich pulls me up. I pushes him dumb hard. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Yo, you almost killed me. Blah, 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 blah. I could feel a growth at the top of my head. The top of my head. The blood just started coming down my head, coming down my face. The bros is looking at me like, oh, you feel me? Like, so boom. I rushes home. I don't tell my mother nothing, right? So what I do is I get a whole bunch of tissue. I put it on my head. I was wearing do-rags heavy at the time. I put a do-rag over my head, and I basically stayed in the crib. For the rest of the day or whatever, right? So I stay in the crib. I sleep. See, now this is before I heard people say when you suffer a head injury, you should try as long as you can not to go to sleep, because you may like die in your sleep is a possibility. I know at the very least I suffered a concussion, you know what I'm saying? But I did go to sleep, but I remember just having crazy headache. And then I ends up telling my moms the next day. My mom's, she mad dramatic. She feel like I'm going to die. She takes me right to stinking Lincoln Hospital, right? They tell me I'm good. They offer me some antibiotics. I don't take that. I'm a G, 14 years old. I don't need that. My mom was like, how did this happen? Who did this to you? It was a lot of scaffolds. And all that around the hood at the time. So, you know, of course, I can't snitch on the homie. You feel me? Because I wasn't even supposed to be doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing anyway. So I tell my mother I bumped my head on one of the poles, messing around on the scaffolds and all of that. You know, she wanted to make sure the scaffold pole ain't come loose and hit me in the head, because she ready to sue. That's one thing about my mom. She will sue your ass. You know what I'm saying? The building we grew up in, she caught 2 lawsuits. You feel me? She caught 2 lawsuits, right? So look, I'm good. The next day, Rich Green comes to the crib, right? At some point, I'm about to eat cereal. Rich asked for some cereal too, and let me tell you how I got him back. Right? He eating this cereal. I remember it's Rice Krispies. What I did was, like, I had a heavy, like, roach problem in the crib at the time, right? I put, like, 3 live roaches in his cereal. And then he ate some of it, and then he noticed the roaches was in there. He like, he violated. He like, yeah, so you getting even? I'm like, yeah, we even now, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we remain the best of friends for the rest of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rich Green right now. You know what I'm saying? The homie, you know what I'm saying, he handling business. So we ain't seen him on the Nate Almighty channel like that. But we always locked in. That's my brother for life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the story about how Rich Green almost killed me with a boulder. He almost killed me with Geo Dude, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, peace.